Hey everyone. So when we talk about Dubai, we talk about the luxurious aspect of the city, right? And whenever we talk about luxury, there's always one name that stands out, and that name is Omniyat, known for their luxurious projects. Now, one of the biggest projects that you might heard of, you have the Opus by Zaha Hadid, you have the Lana by the Dorchester Collection, and the one at the Palm. And right now we are talking about Beyond Developer. Now you might think, what's the link between Omniyat and Beyond? Let me show you. Omniyat has always delivered exceptional projects, and Beyond Developer, part of the same group, is carrying on with this legacy in this project that we see that is called Maritime City. One of the biggest concerns with waterfront communities is the accessibility. And right now, new bridges are under construction to provide direct access to Sheikh Zayed Road, downtown, and Deira, making this island one of the most well-connected waterfront communities in the city. If anything is certain is how much appreciation beachfront properties make in Dubai. For example, you can check the history data of Blue Waters, Emaar Beachfront, The Palm, and any other beachfront property. You know what? Let me show you on the mock-up. So as you can see, you have 10 buildings to be revealed. So right now we are sure, and we can see the first 3 buildings, which is sold out by the way. We had O-Rise Building A, O-Rise Building B, all sold out. We just introduced the new one, Sinia, like 3 or 4 days ago, and also sold out from day one. But the good news is it's still in the beginning. So we still have 7 buildings to be announced. Now, of course, you are seeing the same shapes and they look similar. This is not the actual shape of the building. Once they reveal it, you're gonna see the actual shape of it. But let's talk about the island. And by the way, this whole island right now, it's called Maritime City. It will be rebranded to Jumeirah Peninsula Island. Just the name alone, with the rebrand, it will appreciate a lot. Now, here, as you can see, there are some things very important. First of all, you have a very long promenade walk here, as you can see, to the whole island, like endless. It doesn't end, all the way around. Then, if we talk about the amenities here, we have like a beach club here. You have the artificial waves for the surfing, and something very important. This is one of the few beachfront properties where you can actually swim. It's not just for the boats, you can actually swim. Here you have a space to park your boat or even take a cruise to the whole island. As we walk here, we have the lap pool. This is one of them, by the way. As you can see here, you have the lagoons. All those shops here will be managed by Beyond, which means quality brands, F&Bs and entertainment. If you come here, you can see you have two 5-star Michelin restaurants here. It's confirmed. And you can see how many lagoons and how many pools you have here. Now, if we talk about this area here, it's not even confirmed yet, but one of these two, most probably this one, will be a Dorchester hotel. Now, I'm gonna show you from the other side. Let's go to the other side to show you what this tower is all about. Now, this forest here is not just gonna be an empty forest. It's gonna have a clinic, a mosque, a hospital, a school, like a mini mall there for the community. And anyone can access this part. Now, when we talk about the connectivity of the city, if you remember, we've talked about it. So right here, you have the big roundabout that leads you inside the island. But also, right before it, you have the new bridges, 3 new bridges, and also a metro, which is not confirmed on the handover date yet, but it's confirmed as, you know, the shape, the length, and everything. Here, on the backside also, for all the buildings, you have F&Bs here, just like you see in the mall, okay? It's gonna be branded also. Let's take an example of one of the buildings, because all the buildings have so many amenities. Let's take one of them, for example. So this is an example. Here you have a big space, greenery for yoga. Okay, here as you can see, you have a place to have parties. Here you have a barbecue area, and here you have a very big infinity pool that can show you all the island. Now, there's something very important that you have to know. As you can see, all the buildings here are tilted. They're not aligned, and there's a big reason for it, and this is why Beyond are very smart. So in this way, there are no bad views. So any view here that you want to take, like for example, let's say you bought something here and this side. And this side and this one also, you have a full Burj Khalifa view and downtown skyline view, which is amazing. Just imagine on New Year with the fireworks. Imagine how good it will be for Airbnb. If you go to the other side, okay, here, for example, this one, you also have a community view and you have a beachfront here. If you take the first side, which we saw earlier, you have a full sea view. So that's the good thing about it. And also, whenever we talk about beachfront, we always have a small objection, which is understandable, that anyone who buys in the building, for example, from the back side, they enjoy the view, maybe for a year, maybe for 3 years, but then always they introduce another building here. So in this case, it's not possible because this is the island. As you can see, that's the limit here. There's no way you can build anything. And even if you do build anything, the buildings are rotated and the orientation is very, very well thought of in order to not block any view. Let's talk about the proximities. So let's imagine you work in downtown or Business Bay or the IFC or those areas within Burj Khalifa and downtown. And you prefer the beachfront properties. You want to enjoy it. You like to come home to the sound of the beach, to walk on the marina and the promenade and everything. Where can you go? So this is the only community right now where you can actually access it within 10 minutes from downtown and the IFC. And by the way, it will be reduced to even more, maybe like 7 or 8 minutes once the bridge is done. So imagine that you left the hustle of the city and everything during the day, and then you came home to this view, to the beach right next to you. Let's talk about the most important part of this project, the payment plan. It's a 50-50 payment plan, and that's the most flexible payment plan you can get in any beachfront property in Dubai at the moment. So you pay 20% in the beginning and only 5% every 6 months to 3 years. After that, the remaining 50% can be financed from the bank. If you wish to learn more about this project, you can see all my contact details below. Thank you so much for watching.